You don't have like Muerta.
Exactly. It's kind of like the second Muerta, where Muerta is a really good anti-physical damage hero, whereas Dark Willow is more of a anti-single target anything hero, as long as she stays in that as the lane matchup. I think that's an okay lane for Brood. That matchup doesn't really kill Brood so much
The battle
on the runes here.
Solo with the Astral Spirit. These bounties to start the game. Astral Spirit comes out. It's a lot of spirits, in fact, this game is new. He'll be able to find his way side of the cliff as he makes his way to the off lane for LGD. So overall, like this game, talked about these crazy picks overall from 9Pandas side, though this, I mean, semi-normal for the most part.
Yeah, I was looking through their game history, and I think the most creative factor.
Bit, yes. Yeah. That's one way to put it.
There's no saying that 9Pandas weren't considering this, right? Like, obviously, we were surprised, the panel was surprised, but it's not unheard of to play this hero as a carry, so 9Pandas might have been considering that as part of the reason they picked the Morphling when they did, right? They picked the Morph into Mag Brood and the Dark Willow.
Well, not quite level 4, so can't just onslaught away. That's going to be an easy pickoff. And first blood for Planet takes a full almost 6 minutes. Talked about this game potentially being a bloodbath, but so far, it's the only kill.
Bloodbath. That first blood was actually the blood grenade getting the last hit, so very fitting to get first blood with a blood grenade. Wonder if that's why they named it that, because that's the that's a missed blood grenade.
Went into the astral imprisonment there. That's why he's trying to get a full sanity eclipse. That's enough to get the kill, but nothing to say now. Completely surrounded. Another blood grenade comes out. Say trying to just walk away. Looks like he'll do so successfully.
Again, it's 2, so yeah, get the full value out of it. You line it up nicely.
Looks like Midas is being queued up here for Shiro. We've been seeing a lot more Midas. Some games we've seen, I think, like 7 or 8 mid lane. Kiyotaka taking a ton of damage. We'll get the Astralist saving himself a bit, but it looks like he might just drop to that shockwave. Indeed he does. Echo Stomp from Solo just a little bit too late. Very valuable kill here for LGD.
To a 1k lead here, 8 minutes in. Again, I thought for a moment Mag was also going one, so that's going to be Tread. We've seen games with 7 Midases this tournament. I think
yeah, what do you think about that? It means late game Dota is really fun, right?
Right. I mean, the thing is, obviously, it's no secret that the average game length has become longer in this patch. It's by design, but I think a lot of the time teams are maybe defaulting a little bit too much to Midas because you just have this mindset of, oh, the games are long, we want value.
Solo, he's getting devoured by you and all those little spiderlings.
The thing about Midas is, even if you theoretically get a lot of value out of it, in mid-hero's OD, it's not exactly a playmaking hero, and he went Midas. So, can you really stop LGD just farming the map? What are your plays?
You buy more Midases, maybe.
I suppose. That wouldn't be great.
I see a smoke. This will be the blink reveal. They don't really want to go for this Rubik in all likelihood, but I just have to. There's a skewer in, and it's going to be an easy pickoff for LGD, who already have a 3k lead here at 11.5 minutes.
Middle tower is under attack.
No siege creep for them, so this mid push will be a little bit harder. Broodmother, one of the best heroes at pushing towers for 2 reasons. Obviously, Brood deals a lot of damage to it, but also just infinite tanking, right? You keep your creep wave alive the whole time. The spiders buy you so much time to get this damage.
The Astral Imprisonment just in time. That's what they actually messed up the timing overall, because there's the RP, but another misspell. This time the Mystic Flare. Fiero getting extremely low. The Pulverize gets canceled instantly. That's finally the first death, and that's in favor of LGD. There's a nice sanity clip onto 2. Not enough for kill quite yet as Ramses comes in with that waveform. So they get the support Treant in the end, but my goodness, a lot of miscues from both sides.
To the tournament with the finest players in the world. Spell accuracy 40%. It happens.
That would be an amazing shot. Okay, getting blocked.
He just missed twice.
Okay, there we go. Eventually fine, and now they're going to get a beautiful RP onto the OD with the Astral. Not in time, actually, because the Mystic Flare was more than enough damage. So they end up getting the kill that they wanted originally. Now they have a little bit of practice, Cinderin. They get the combo down, and they get the tier 1 to boot.
I have to say I'm pretty impressed with you, because usually when we cast, sometimes you call the team by the impact of the map.
Oh, they're getting squeezed in a bit here. Nothing to say has a shield rune activated. Able to find anybody. Miero is their target. Has been all game long. RP gonna get canceled temporarily as he tries to get another miscue, but they still have more than enough damage to take out the Primal Beast.
Was he onslaughting while being... I'm actually not sure, because they used Overgrowth to try to counteract this, right? But he still went driving, but then he also got skewered, so... Does everything all at once, you know? I don't actually know. Yeah, it's not that important. The end result's the same.
Yep, he died.
He did die.
There's still hot dogs in the game. Number 1.
Spiders don't have much mana, so this is great. That is quite the desperation play right there. It's like, okay, we're putting out fires, okay? That's where we're at for 9Pandas. No, but what I was gonna say was, you're right about the year and how things have been going. In any individual game such as this, if you get surprised and caught off guard like this, I don't think this game is indicative of the like power levels of these two teams necessarily, right? I think it's fair to say LGD are probably the favorites because of the group stage result in their first playoff match, but it's I'm not expecting this series to just play out this way.
Fair enough. Nothing to say. Looking for a pickoff onto Paris again. Might not find it though. The skewer well short.
Yeah, nothing to say, opting for the Lincoln.
You're still going to need quite a bit more farm here.
The lowest amount of kills on a team this tournament, man.
Is under attack.
2 kills?
Oh, for one team?
Yeah.
It might be.
Radiant's
Sock is going to be found. Oh, nicely done, but it's going to send the Mystic Flare. Nothing to say. He's going to bring him right back, but no. Gets terrorized to the other side. Kiyotaka stuck inside a corner with a bunch of spiders. He's not going to be able to get out. And Solo will follow him to the grave as well, though he was killed by a neutral creep. Okay. Oh, by the Tormentor, of course. The hero has barely
farming.
Yeah.
It's like we're at the talk of the town in this game. It's like this, oh, carrier Dark Willow, it's so exciting, and he's just hitting creeps, you know?
Oh, there's only 11 kills total in the game as the RP onto Kiyotaka, Ancient Seal to follow. Do they have the damage? Yes. But they can't deny him his goddamn Midas because he got it off in time.
Nice.
Congratulations to Kiyotaka on cooldown.
It's just not that important with the 2 charges, right?
True.
But it's still exciting.
It's good, it's good. We have to celebrate things for 9Pandas that are worth celebrating. That was not one of them, but I'm glad you're looking for bright spots in this. Well, a bit of a beatdown.
It's 10-2, 9K lead for LGD. Aegis will be consumed in about 30 seconds, though.
So I think 9Pandas are waiting for this BKB on Primal, and then I feel like they kind of have to do something. I don't think you can just sit back and hope you farm up something meaningful enough. You've got Scotty on the Morph, you're getting this BKB on Primal, and granted, I still think this fight is going to be really hard, but you kind of have to try to do something. They're opting to smoke now.
Oh, Ramsey! Oh my god, the damage! One Mystic Flare was enough. Holy jeez, that's the state of the game for 9Pandas as the Aegis is now gone, but it matters not for LGD. As they're going to get this tier 2 tower.
All right, that play,
likely more.
That play just straight up doesn't really make sense to me. You're 300 gold away from that key item on Primal Beast, and your save is dead, and then you smoked. So this smoke was essentially a 3v5. You don't have information about where the enemy team is, and I'm all for looking for a play here because, like I said, I think you have to do it, but bring your team. Going for that as 3 seemed a little bit naive and just hopeful.
Yeah,
and
the second
got punished for it.
Fortification. Another 18 seconds for Ramses. See if 9Pandas want to force the issue. First crown. Oh, they're going to actually disrupt the charge there. There's nothing to say. Taking quite a bit of damage. We'll be able to walk away.
Oh, it's a lot of Brambles.
Elder Titan goes off as well, but it's not going to lead to any meaningful kill. But at the very least for 9Pandas, they do defend.
Morphling getting to play a good fight, or a Primal Beast finding a key target, and that hasn't really been anything to rely on.
Smoke pops, they know somebody's here. They're going to find Solo. Instantly silence, a nice sheep instantly as well onto the Primal Beast. But they have the cover of Kiyotaka on the sidelines. Miar's going to be able to get off the for a decent amount of time, actually. The Overgrowth comes out now. Onto the high ground he goes, but Mew can easily walk up it. We'll pop his BKB in defense, though. And is losing. One is the RP completely whips.
Oh, stolen.
And Ramses now.
Okay.
Ready to fight back, and yeah, with that RP in tow, the LGD have to be a bit careful.
Yep. I think the play now for 9Pandas is wait for your BKB on fire. When you're this far behind and the map is like this, you're really counting on individual star plays, right? You need something big here.
Well, there's the sheep being shown again as Ryu's not taking so much damage from the Arcane Orb. Kiyotaka just rips him a new one.
A good start.
Arrow gets credit for that kill. So no tree for 40. See how passive LGD want to be. I mean, we still haven't really seen Shadow Realm.
I like this move a lot. This is
right on the outskirts.
I mean, any core kill here is big, right? The cores of LGD haven't died yet.
Planet will be found. They knew he was taking those Lotuses for himself. Easy pick off. So another kill for 9Pandas. They've actually doubled their kills in the last 30 seconds. Incredible display.
What do you think of Planet hot knocked?
There we go. Sounds like a lot of heartburn. Second Roche is up. The Aegis and Cheese available.
Are scanning.
And if 9Pandas can try to, I mean, we do have OG. And Morphling can be pretty decent as well. They can actually take Roche relatively fast.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, if this smoke gives them a core kill and Roche is up, I think that is
being put to good use.
And this, actually, this right here is one of the biggest strengths of Willow carry that I think isn't talked about enough. This hero is incredible at sieging high ground, which is very counterintuitive, right? Like,
yeah, it is
places
awesome.
support. There's so much attack range, and you can't really open on the Willow. They're gonna maybe try here. They got at least a stop off. This is so far away. As long as you keep getting vision in the base, Willow eventually is just playing this like a sniper, right? Just
Yeah,
it's a
gonna hit
sniper.
that tower. New, okay, pops the cheese, then the Sandy's Eclipse comes, so he lives through the day. Now that that tier 3 tower is down, LGD can kind of reset.
This is a
Insatiable Hunger, Neo's back to full HP again.
that ability, I want to say, is crucial for 9Pandas to be able to kill. I think they really need OD's burst damage to get through some of these heroes. It's one of their only abilities dealing meaningful damage. Shadow Realm as well.
Arrow finally popped the BKB, going for the Pulverize. This is on the Magnus, doing a lot of damage. He's dead, 80 seconds of no mag. And with that, LGD will likely retreat. There's the BKB forced by Shiro. Giving up the Shadow Realm again as Miero just dies helplessly on the sidelines. Gonna lose a second in the form of the Elder Titan as Ramsey's just trying to go down on the Neo, but it's a worry about his HP pool. Going to the high ground, not expecting that apparently. Kiyotaka finally, the Agnes Scepter does activate, but it's gonna lead to his death eventually. The Astral Prism will give him a little bit of extra time. Gonna try to blink to safety. Warcraft as well getting whipped into oblivion, but will live through the day as Ramsey's attempting to get out as well. Will actually do so. So these cores somehow evading death.
Definitely flatlines. They're not really gaining much on the opponent. I guess for 9Pandas, they have a little bit of a problem to deal with here in the mid lane. So, infestation, and Willow is almost taking the...
Okay.
That's half a barracks
They're gonna have to
Shadow Realm.
They will have to do something. The Bramble's being really annoying for Miero. And they're just gonna have to give up the melee rack. So just like that. Oh, Echo Pump does connect. It's gonna open up any situation for 9Pandas. They're gonna cancel out that onslaught right off the bat. And with that, they will retreat happy with what they have gotten, which is the melee rack.
Massive. So it's 2-second window. That's more than I said.
Uh-oh. The sheep being used onto Kiyotaka. Does have his Astral Imprisonment available. Will get saved by the Echo Stomp to start. Why you smile? He's going to find him on the backside. He's nothing to say. Pops his BKB, looking for a nice RP potentially. ETO does go up. Kiyotaka's Axe activates again. There's the RP to follow. The Pulverize is there as well, keeping the block down, but there's the RP. They lose the OD as Shiro now trying to right-click Miero. He's actually quite pathetic when he's not in his Shadow Realm ability. He gets off his Terrorize. Not really going to hit anybody though. The Echo Stomp is there as well. There's a skewer from nothing to say, putting Miero onto the cliff as Shiro finally goes down, and that's a triple kill for Ramses. Starting to clean up nicely for 9Pandas. Not showing much life in this game until this fight. That did lose Kiyotaka at the beginning, and it did cost a buyback.
And still, honestly, great result for them. Like the way this...
Yeah, it's a 60-second cooldown on the Flux Shield, and I don't know if that cooldown could be reduced by Octarine.
I don't see why it wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I think it would be.
Probably, actually.
I mean, what skill in the game,
when you need him.
What skill in the game would not be affected by that? I think it would.
Mech. You can't mech yourself, it goes on cooldown on yourself.
Miero's gonna get skewered onto the other side. They lose their tier 1 tower. The RP on just the Primal Beast, but the right click damage from Shiro is absurd. Alright, so say he gets the kill though.
Keep in mind that was a BKB.
Oh, New on the other side of the map is pressuring the bot lane. You can see the rest of LGD trying to force them back so that he can just get these buildings himself. Ramses deletes planet in the meantime, though. Brambo's there. They're going to find the tree as well. But if that's going to cost them the rack, that is definitely not what they signed up for. We'll be coming back in 15 seconds, though. And he's about 160 gold away.
The waves are decent here for 9Pandas. They have a good push up top. It's at the top tier 2. But
yeah, Dark Willow core things. You're going to see a lot of these in pubs now after this game. Win or lose, honestly. Continuing on with that Shadow Realm onto that melee racks. Miero jumps in, instantly hexed. Kiyotaka gets off the Astral Imprisonment. There's the RP. It's only on to one though. It's the Primal Beast. That's the Dark Willow pops the BKB himself. Ramsey taking so much damage. He goes in really deep. He's dead. Does have buyback though. It's Kiyotaka there. Is the Essence Flux finally activating. We'll be able to blink to safety as a result. They do get that Dark Willow in the end, so a 1 for 3 with a couple buybacks from 9Pandas.
That morph buyback is really expensive. Not only in terms of gold, but in terms of like win probability here, because if you kill morph now, the game's just over. Like, way too much of the net worth and the power of 9Pandas rests on Ramsey's shoulders here. I mean, it's a good way to push waves. He's literally just sending in his Manta and putting Bedlam on it, right?
Yeah.
It's just something you don't very commonly see. I guess fair is the wrong word. Oh, smoke break.
Arrow,
Quick
not able to
reaction.
find a connection. Kiyotaka right behind, he's gonna get instantly hexed. There's the RP onto 2. Can they take out the OD? Agnes Scepter does activate again. He's gonna get rooted up a nice Mystic Flare onto 2 here. There's the buyback on the tree, but the OD is lost along with the Primal. Kiyotaka buys back into the game. Couple buybacks from LGD as well as Shiro finally takes a tumble, and now he will finally use his buyback. They're going to try to force out this eventual buyback from Kiyotaka. And with that, yep, Roche is up. See if they scout it. A lot of buybacks used by Hot Dog Team. As Shiro with that Shadow Realm going to town on that melee racks. He's not going to be able to dodge out that Echo Stomp though. Don't follow up quite yet. He's already half HP.
Back,
then he's going to try to get it off with the instant silence again. Beautifully done from Planet. Right place, right time. Saves Shiro's life. Has to pop his BKB because of the shockwave. Ridiculous distance from the Rubik. And just like that, 9Pandas defends with 4. Kiyotaka. Keep doing it.
All right, fun fact about that attempt, it was not even remotely close.
Oh, the sheep onto Ramses. Do they have the damage? The RP, but the save is there from Antares. And Ramses will survive.
Great.
That was scary.
Great save.
Kiyotaka was healing. I'm sure he didn't want to admit to his team why he was healing in the fountain. When there was no heroes remotely close to him, he's going to blink into the corner. He's going to force that hit. They're going to be able to see it. Oh, he gets hexed. There's the RP finally to come. OD is dead. No buyback at all. And the arrow will follow suit. He does have his buyback available. There's the waveform from Ramsey. He's able to clean up 1. That's a form of new. So no Brood to come, but he does have his buyback available right now. Looks like Antares is going to die on the sidelines. And there's a triple buyback coming out, making a quad from 9Pandas. Ramses has to be careful. Get the waveform in, but it looks like LGD are on the run. They're going to lose their Treant Protector. Nothing to say, able to Shadow Blade away. My goodness, what the hell is that fight? I mean, that's 4 buybacks for 9Pandas and only 1 for LGD. Coming to help expensive. Out. Kiyotaka is like, never mind. I almost threw the game by doing that.
I think they learned a lesson here. It's like, this is a trap, so
if they can get him, that's a dieback. They get Sheep, there's the buyback onto the Treant Protector. Big shot eclipse. Down goes Brood, no buyback from the side of LGD. Like that, it's a 4v5.
LGD is under attack.
Have given so few freebies, I want to say. Most of the kills 9Pandas have gone. Sure. No, I mean, people really want to get it, and I mean, how many players have burnt their fingers so far in this tournament?
That is true. Could have been called Masochist.
Radiant's bottom tower.
60 minutes has arrived. Here, 5 items, Cinderin.
Oh.
Mirror Shield is the first to drop.
Wait, how many Midases does each team have? So OD has 1, so that's a direct item there.
Okay.
And
they're so spread out, it doesn't even matter. They're going to get them.
It's the only Midas in the game, so bit of an advantage to 9Pandas there.
Yeah, huge advantage. Boy, oh boy.
Imagine
Pirate Hat. Oh, that is a delicious one for Dark Willow.
That is very good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Should have gotten that Midas.
9Pandas, we're missing 1 of the other type. Keep in mind, Seer Stone on the Treant could be a game-winning item potentially if you use it well for that vision. As that will break here.
Yeah, nice overgrowth from Why You Smile, but they're not going to be able to stand inside that Ancient Seal. Nice hex onto Ramses for the time being. The arrow gets on his ult though, and that is going to be a deleted Magnus who has to buy back in the game. Shiro already at half HP. He's going to have to use his Shadow Realm now, focusing on the support, but he's taking a lot of damage from the arrow, just shadowing him with that uproar. Be able to blink out to the high ground. Another Shadow Realm is there. Solo, his Eon Disc procs. The arrow trying to find somebody in the trees. They're going to find Planet. He dies. But just like that, 2 dead for LGD. Both have bought back now. 9Pandas in a pretty good spot, but remember, the lanes are pushing.
Yeah, they're getting
mid lane.
They're getting mega creeps in about 30 seconds if 9Pandas don't bring a hero back to base. So it might be what OGD are banking on here.
Ramsey's in the pit. They're going gonna take Roche extremely fast as there's a Shadow Realm again doing massive amounts of damage. Not quite enough for the kill. Now being shadowed by Miero.
Yu is going for the megas.
He is indeed. They only have the range racks for now. The Shadow Realm now and Terran. He takes the RP all by his lonesome. So not the greatest thing for nothing to say. They will get the kill in the end. That's a dieback essentially. Just 2 minutes for no Rubik. There goes Stomp. Not going to connect on much other than the Magnus. So double kill for Shiro. So they are finding kills in the backline. There's the second RP into the arms of Shiro. The hot dogs are too much to handle for 9Pandas. And Miero, oh yeah, blinks out thanks to the Eon Disc. Can they find him? Yes. First crown with that shard activating as triple kill for Shiro. And Ramsey is attempting the TP out. He will do so, but only 2 alive for 9Pandas.
All right, this is
going to be a top defense.
This is a knowledge game right now. If LGD are aware that there's no buybacks here, this game is probably just going to end in a moment. But they might not have kept track of this and know the exact timing of these buybacks. They do seem to want to go aggressive, but at the same time, Shiro is quite a bit away. Kiyotaka and Ramses could maybe find a quick burst kill. Maybe that could set up for something.
Oh, man. Yeah. If they knew.
Yeah. There's 50-second cooldown on the buybacks. If they don't, I mean,
they're gonna try to force it regardless, even if they didn't know, right?
Yeah, but they might be a little bit hesitant about diving for turrets that they can get, right? So you're probably a little bit timid here. You'll get the megas,
We'll get megas.
But how are you gonna go for the jungler? Well,
Here forward going down quickly as well, and just the Ancient exposed now as Ramses and Kiyotaka trying to defend 2 versus 5. Can they do it? I highly doubt it, but they're gonna try. Only half HP is the Ancient. Wait for him, and the Ramses is gonna get hexed right off the bat. There's the Ancient seal to follow. The GGs are called as the Ancient gets destroyed. And LGD take game 1. The Hot Dogs reign supreme.